right, could you please state your name and spell it?
Sure. Katie Pierson. That's KatiePierson.
And can you please spell your email address?
Sure. It's contact at Alpha Speech. That's CONTACT at Alpha ALPHA Speech SPEECH.com.
Perfect. And what were your expectations for this program?
My expectations were that I would come here in order to gain more knowledge about things I didn't know about. So as a speech-language pathologist, my background is not in business, negotiations, the art of persuasion. So I really came here hoping to gain more knowledge that I could integrate into my own business.
Perfect. So now that you've been here for 2 days, has the program met your expectations and your personal goals?
It has exceeded my expectations. It has been wonderful to get along and meet with Harvard professors as well as being on the Harvard campus. It has been truly just a career-changing experience.
Phenomenal. And what would you say is the biggest takeaway or the biggest lesson you've learned so far?
I think the biggest lesson is that seeing the examples of what women have accomplished, particularly our instructors or the professors here, having them talk to us that anybody can achieve these big things is what I'm going to take home. Because often if you're working alone or you're the owner of a small one business woman-run show, you often feel alone. So just seeing other women who have made and done big things in their careers will be the biggest take home, with their tips too.
Perfect. And then kind of along that line, why is this program important for women, especially women in the aviation industry?
Well, there's not necessarily a lot of mentorship in aviation. I think women who are put in leadership roles are just expected to act that leadership role out. So there isn't necessarily training that is provided. So this program gives us the training that we would need in order to better fulfill those roles.
Phenomenal. And then what are your long-term goals for implementing the program teachings? A week out, a month out, long-term?
Long-term, I would like to use all the tools that I've learned here in order to put speech therapists in aviation flight schools around the world. Just so that we can unite our fields from speech-language pathology, aviation, use what I've learned here, and really carry out my big professional goals.
Fantastic. And do you want to speak a bit more about how speech-language pathology and the aviation industry have an intersection?
Well, as far as I know, I'm the first one to bring them together. So I have my doctorate in speech-language pathology. I work with individuals who are foreign pilots that fly into United States airspace with their verbal communication skills with ATC. So what we would like to do, because verbal communication for pilots is a big safety issue, is have our field bridge over into aviation, creating more jobs for women, more jobs for speech pathologists, and more safety improvements for student pilots or pilots who are already flying. So that's where I see this going long term.
Phenomenal. That's super powerful. And then my last few questions is, how would you describe this experience in one word?
Phenomenal.
Great. And then is there anything else you'd like to share with us, or someone who might be interested in a program like this?
I think you should sign up. You should do it. Give it a shot. You never know unless you sign up for things. If you don't branch out, nothing will happen. You don't have anything to lose.
Fantastic. And then what is your current role and where are you joining us from?
I'm from Portland, Oregon. I own my business, Alpha Speech, that works with foreign pilots and their communication skills with air traffic controllers.
Perfect.